Head to the sky, youngins but we focus, working out and coping, bidding always joking, eyes on the prize, commissary bloated, doing all our homework, gates about to open, came out on the same thing, had to get it back, living.
Hold on. While we're here, since we got two experts, I love having the experts on the show. You know what I'm saying? Just in case you think Black is that we have experts on the show. Mike P used at light work, Dina used at light work, and it came up. Shout out to Deanna Handyman, Battle Rap Trap. That there's some rehearsing going on. You know, you and your opponent outside rapping to each other before hitting the stage. What's your take on that? Is that good? Is that bad? Is that a something that occurs a lot? What is going on?
DNA, you want to take this one for me real quick? DNA, how do you feel?
Go ahead, DNA. Yeah, DNA.
So I just want to I'm gonna keep it 100 all the time. No, I'm not gonna freestyle. I'm gonna give you an honest answer. Yo, listen, right? I said battle rap is like wrestling. You don't think before niggas have matches, they don't, test the ropes and throw somebody in there? Put it to you like this, right? As me being a competitor of the game, is that something I'm going to do? No, because I want to be surprised on what my opponent is saying. Like, no matter what the situation is, like, that's just me. But, I can understand it in a light work situation because it's, niggas, something else I know, Black, that maybe hasn't been put out. So the whole thing is some TV shit, man. So, you know what I mean? Like, in that setting, if that's what we're talking about, then yeah, I don't want to give that away because I don't think that is to the forefront. So I don't want to be the guy to let that go.
Hustle. I would say it's in their defense. If I had to do a defense,
I didn't even know who we was talking about doing it.
It was Sheet and Hustle. Shout out to okay. Sheet and Hustle did a rehearsal, and we know they cool. They cool.
All right, but this is what I say, right? Nah, D Hood, I'm not going to say it. I said we got to let that come out. I'm not going to be the guy to release that information of, something else that transpires there. But what I'm saying is this, right? If the outcome of the battle is fire, it's just something to talk about that you want to hear. You feel me? Like I personally know classic battles that got lots of million views where that happened at, but does it really matter?
I don't. Again, I don't even want to. We're not going to do that.
Listen.
I have genuine memory and love, but don't ever release.
No, I'm not going to release it. I'm just keeping names. No, I'm not going to. Whenever I've ever been that guy, Black. I've never been that guy. I'm not going to start today. I'm just making the statement of saying to the consumer, as long as the product is fire, why do you like? I get it. It's something to talk about. It's like finding out wrestling is not real. Santa Claus doesn't come down the chimney. I get it. Yeah. But at the end of the day, people still watch wrestling. People still celebrate Christmas. People will still watch battle rap. And you won't know if it happened or not because it's professionals that's doing it. As long as the battles are classic and you get that intensity.
To give you pushback, DNA, you got to think, I feel like battle rap is more reliance on this raw, gritty essence as opposed to Christmas, as opposed to wrestling.
But Black, what I'm saying is if you get on that stage and you still deliver like you don't like the person, what does it matter? At the end of the day, let's just keep it honest,
so you just said like you don't like the person. So if I know you outside with a person and y'all giggling and rapping,
but you only know
here. I'm gonna say this.
So in wrestling, right?
You're not really mad at that person.
In wrestling, there's some shit called kayfabe. Breaking kayfabe. Yeah, breaking kayfabe, for the people that don't know, breaking kayfabe is like when Triple H and Razor Ramon and Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels did the curtain call, right? Now, if you're behind the scenes at an event, why would you even let the viewers? I don't really.
That's true.
I'm not really jacking that off the sense of, put it like this, right? If the fans and consumers can tell the difference in somebody that rehearsed to not, then I'll feel like it's a problem. But if you just watch this,
can I? All right.
Hold on. Wait. To add to your point, Logan Paul and Roman Reigns did a podcast together, and then they announced then they did a face-off, a press conference. It's like, yo, that I feel like, but for battle rap is more reliant on the fact that I think you got a problem with that person. So I think this is a problem.
But all right. So Black. So you mean to tell me, right? we're saying all these crazy things. We're always accessible to see this person, but you really in your heart believe there's a problem? No, nobody really believes there's a problem. Everybody just knows it's very competitive.
I think. Hold on. I think. Listen. I think what is WWE when it comes to battle rap is the entertainment aspect of it. Like the entertainment aspect of it is WWE. What I look at it from a competitive standpoint, I compare to boxing. Just the place that I personally have to put myself in to even prepare for somebody, I would never want to know a fucking letter in my opponent's round, let alone a word, a bar, a nothing. I would never, because that is not entertainment. That is the actual like sport of it, the battle, bro. Like, and sparring has nothing to do with making it good, because you could spar with somebody and perform it better in your garage and not perform it any way that you practiced in sparring when you actually get to the stage, because it's a completely different like type of performance, bro. I mean, shout out to them, but like I would never talk. I think that's crazy. I think that like taints the shit out of battle rap, to be honest. I think that's like a horrible thing to do in battle rap, for real. That's crazy. To spar, dude, you put yourself through all that stress and you want to know what the fuck, like you want to know. Yeah, it's like boxing somebody and saying, well, like, are you going to throw your overhand right? How much are you going to throw your overhand right? Are you going to try to knock me out with this? Like, how are you going to be doing this? Are you going to be doing that? Like, what rounds are you going to take off? Like, what? Like, I don't want to fucking know. I don't want to know nothing. And another thing, and hold on, one more thing. How do you know what someone's first round is? What if they say, yeah, let's spar, man, go first. And the whole time you rapping, they're gauging how good your round is. And in the back of their head, they go, oh man, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna win that round. Let me make my weakest. What was my weakest round? My third? First round. And it's your fucking third. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Hell's
listen,
I got a question, DNA.
No, ask me, Black, because you know, I see Mike's responses like you know what I mean? He feels like it's preposterous, but I'm just saying from the side of the guy that's been here for 14 years, this is not nothing that's surprising. I told you, it's classic.
I got it.
I hear you.
All the things that Mike is saying, they've happened before.
Yeah, I mean,
in that extent, somebody's heard around and then said, "Oh, nah, this nigga's getting a little too crazy," and the switcheroo happens. Or this nigga gave these two niggas sparred together, and this nigga gave him a haymaker that landed on him, and now he got beat by his own line.
Yeah. This is opening up a nasty fucking. This is a nasty can of worms, bro.
Yo, but what I'm saying is,
how
right?
about them Yankees,
let's make it clear though.
No.
Let's make it clear though. Let's make it very clear.
Yeah.
And I almost want to say what else happens in light work, so she and Hustle don't get no flack. Because you have to understand this setting to know why they did that there.
I'm not mad at she in Hustle.
No, that's what I was about to say. Now, I can't speak on anybody else doing it in a volume, band, Summer Madness, Gnome. No. But in this setting, it's other shit that happens to where, to me, that's why speaking on them, where I don't feel like people should come down on them, because this is more like a TV production. Like, and I mean, I guess if niggas is leaking that, then eventually y'all will understand what I'm talking about when the other shit is leaked. But when you hear about light work in its full capacity, you won't be so upset with them. You'll actually understand why that happens. And that, me either. That's what I'm saying. Now, if somebody does this in a real 3-round, you know what I mean? We talking big event, Summer Madness, or it's like, yeah, then that's insane. But here, it's a lot. I've been a BT, man.
Bro, I'm gonna give you a chance to ruin a battle for me. And this goes back to like I remember I was in college and everything. I think it was 2013. I stayed up for them to drop this, and I remember the beef between you two for years. It was you versus Diz. Remember, y'all even got on a phone call. You was mad. Keep playing me. Keep using it. I think using a gray hoodie. Keep playing with me. I'm mad.
You know why that's classic?
DNA mad. Please tell me, DNA.
You want to know why that's
classic?
Please
tell me that's real.
Come on, Black. You know that was real. Cut it the
fuck
out.
I'm about
Yo,
to
listen. 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 What I'm saying is, that's funny though that you brought that up. That's actually like I probably want to say like one of the one of the one of the 3 times ever in battle rap history I actually lost my cool and my composure.
So I remember
that really never happens. Even when I'm arguing in face-offs, I'm in control. I was not in control that day. I was 19. That was young DNA. But what I'm saying is I'm the type of guy, bro, where if I'm playing a game with my best friend, if I'm playing a video game, I'm just a competitive guy. So I'm gonna talk shit and get anybody riled up to where it's real for that moment, because that's what I thrive off of. As an Aries, I thrive off of real competition. You know what I mean? So I'm never going in with that. Like if you stand across from me, now I may not do you how I'm gonna do somebody that I don't got a rapport with, but you're gonna feel like you're in the battle of your life. That's for anybody that I battle. You know what I mean? Now if we cool, there's certain things that's off limits because I got a different type of respect for you, and I know we probably gonna hang out and eat after. But I'm Michael Jordan on the court. I mean, don't step on the court with me if you looking for a layup. Like, I'm going to go at you. You're going to feel like, yo, DNA is in a battle. So, yeah, I'm not doing that. But again, in light work, like I said, you know what I mean? So D.I. the Henny Man was the one that broke kayfabe on this?
No. He was doing his due diligence. He was just, doing interviews and stuff like that. And I feel like the MC spoke about it. Like,
I mean, I don't agree with none of it, dude. I mean, especially the day of, the day of the battle, there's no benefit from rehearsing your rounds together. There's not one thing that you could gain from every day that you spent practicing for the battle. You either perform your shit good or not, and then you like don't know what your opponent does until it's your turn to rap, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy to me.
What I will say is this, and I spoke on this topic already about 3 days ago, and I just didn't really put it out yet. Because I'm gonna redo it again. Shout out to Ace Amin. Ace is gonna be on Champion. We're gonna talk about this more in detail. But somebody in the comments said battle rap is dead. I disagree. And again, I think people shouldn't rehearse, but Murder Mook and Geechee Gotti is not gonna rehearse with each other. K-Shine and Jack Boy Maine is not gonna rehearse with each other. Guarantee whoever Mike P is battling, he's not going to rehearse with each other. You know what I'm saying? DNA versus that guy, they're not going to. So I think that 80% of the MCs, can I at least say that, are not going to rehearse with each other. We know this. So we can't like, everybody rehearses.
No, but what I said, again is if you this is what I always tell people, right? And I'm not even going to get into this. It's a situation that just happened in battle rap right now. When everybody first sees it, before knowing all the details, knowing if it's real or not, knowing if it's true, everybody formulates an opinion and jumps to conclusion. That's the reality of what happens in the internet world. Mm-hmm. So when you hear people spar, you jump to, oh my God, battle rap is dead. How could they do this? But again, you don't know all the details that go with this program light work. I keep stressing that. Whenever I ever lie, I mean, I have no alliance to Miss Hustle or Sheet Happens. Like, it don't do me I don't lose no sleep saying I think it's crazy. Now, I would think it's crazy if it was in another setting, but in this setting, certain things transpire that don't happen in real battles. So I'm giving, me personally, I don't have to, I give it a pass because of that. Now, everybody else, I get it, short attention span. You want the tea, the shade room. You just see the headline rehearsing together. You don't even care about the details. Oh my God, that's what's going on. It's dead. Like I said, if this got leaked, I'm pretty sure it's only a matter of time before the other thing gets leaked.
But this thing really get,
y'all know that
leaked. They lit again.
No, you saying they said it, but no, I'm saying somebody else that's probably not gonna like the other thing that's happening is gonna get on camera and say, "Oh, this the shit these niggas is doing over it." So then,
if we thinking about the same thing, DNA the battle I come out first before we can even see how they chopped it up. The battle I come out first. If we talking about the same thing, if I'm thinking with
no. When this battle comes out, this was the most competitive battle of the night.
Not Sheet and Hustle. I'm gonna leave it alone because until the battle come out, I don't want to say like, oh, this and we don't know.
No, I'm saying Sheet and Hustle was a fire battle. Oh, yeah, I mean, I didn't see this video or nothing. I just watched the battle and said, oh, they both went crazy. So what I'm saying though is when all the particulars come out, that's why Mike, I mean, he knows what I'm talking about. Something real special that goes on in light work. Something that if y'all niggas is mad at this, I think hip hop is dead if this happens.
When you saying this, they're gonna find the other thing.
Yeah, no,
you put like it. You're just doing it. Hey guys,
but I guarantee I'm not gonna like it.
What I'm saying is with the other thing, that is nothing that DNA whatever. That's not even in my in my DNA, no pun intended. Like I'm not from that era. So when I seen that, I said, oh, well, you know, I've been to ESPN before. I've been to BET before. Well, you know, welcome.
Well, look, this is what we'll do. Because again, I'm going to say something and we can just move on to the next topic. I think you're talking about Verb and Chaos. And I think there's a lot of situations with that.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something that happened at the first light work I was at. The one where I battled Arsenal.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And then, you know, and then that was the start. That was the debut of it.
I'm
now it's just
I'm
texting
you
tradition.
After. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up too because I don't know what you're talking about. I thought we was talking about. I thought we was on the same page. We not. I'm calling you after this. But I would end this topic with this, right? I feel like you know, us as supporters and fans, we're
9 o'clock. We got Kid Slade on. I mean, Champagne with the Champ.
I got shout to Kid Slade. Shout to Kid Slade and DNA show.
And Cortez, and I mean,
good night. I ain't get my hoodie yet, but that's neither here nor there.
I got you, Black. We got you homecoming.
It's cool. I
homecoming.
I pay for it.
We don't need you to pay. I'm gonna present it to you live on the stream with look. This is what I like to teleprompter. I'm gonna hand it to you live on stream with millions watching, just so they know I'm real. Homecoming. I should be hosting. You know what I mean? It's back in New York now. You know she gonna hit that stage, baby.
Yeah.
She's back at Irving. She gotta let the world see it. I feel it.
What I was gonna say is, us as fans, we're too close to y'all nowadays, man. I know when DNA changes hat. I know when Mike P got a different set of Timbs on. Yeah. I know when this battle rapper is doing this. If y'all cough left or made a jump shot, we know. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
And I just think that's something. I feel like we gotta back up, and y'all gotta not be too much given. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all giving us a little too much.
Yeah.
Like the mystery's got to be somehow still be there in some way, in some capacity. Otherwise,
no, but that's why I didn't even know that shit was announced. Like me, I don't think. So you saying they announced it? They said they did it.
Again. I mean, if I can get shot again, go to Henny Man's video. I don't know if it's still up. I don't know if he took it down or whatever. But he's interviewing Miss Hustle. Miss Hustle pretty much states it. You know, like, this is what happened. We rehearsed outside, and then they pan the camera to, I think, Holmesy. Shout out to Holmesy, the guy. He said, "Yeah, I did it before too." So it's between two people. That's four battle rappers that did the rehearsal.
So now this is my thing, right? That should have.
Now we back on it.
No, we getting off of it. I'm just saying that part of it.
I'll get off.
That part of it is gonna be hard for. Now, fans to digest. So I wouldn't even. They shouldn't even have said they did it. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean,
am I bugging for being a little blown away? Gonna lie,
nah, but yo, I'm telling you, in the light
as a battle rapper,
Mike P, but you was there the whole night.
I know.
You was there, so you seen what I seen. That's not crazy.
I don't think I saw it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I wasn't there.
I have to talk to you about because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yo, listen,
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yo, listen, man.
All I know is that it was a rap battle. You know what I'm saying? Like on my end, it was a rap battle. I don't know anything.
Listen,
that would make me want to rehearse with my opponent. That's crazy.
They go back to meet the Italians at different times, man. Let's go. What else we talking about, Black? I just finished watching Raising Kanan. That's why I threw that in there. That shit is funny. Shout out to Uncle Marvin. Shout out to Uncle Marvin and Sal, man.
Oh, okay. First of all, I want to ask y'all too, because they put out a top 50 BET, and how do y'all feel about that?
Yo, what I be saying is, right, when people come into the culture that's not like in the culture and they give an opinion on it, I always tell the culture, y'all giving validity to it by making it a thing. If Smack puts out a top 50, I understand the uproar. If you know what I mean, I don't even know if I can say this here, but I'm just being subjective. Organic, ARP, even you, Jay Black.
Here.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, man, I've been on Caffeine for 2 years. I've mentioned both of them before. I'm still.
Oh, thank you, DNA, for saying it.
You know what I mean? It's battle.
People don't believe that, but go ahead, though.
It's battle rap, man.
Yeah,
we all a family, even if we dysfunctional.
Thank you.
What I'm saying is,
facts. Family is dysfunctional.
Yeah, if they put out the list, I would understand why people would be in an uproar. Shout out to homie. You know what I mean? I appreciate him for doing this shit. Like Justin, yeah. Shout out to Justin from All Hip Hop. I mean, I've actually politicked with him before, so I salute him for doing the list. You know what I mean? Shedding light on the culture on a platform such as BET. But what I'm saying is, if it's not coming from a credible source, and I'm not saying he's not credible, I'm saying if the culture doesn't feel like it, why is it a big thing? That's the one problem I feel that battle rap has. Like anybody just becomes a somebody here. No disrespect.
Yeah, I was also surprised to see how many battle rappers like. I'm surprised to see battle rappers that stated their case, like wrote paragraphs stating their case as to why they should be on a list from someone that if you ran into them, they probably wouldn't recognize you and you're a top 50 bat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, Mike, my whole shit just be like, yo, man. I woke up, yo, this is the shit that got me. Anytime I wake up to mad text messages, and I know I didn't just get off stage, I always think the worst. Somebody died. Not to laugh at that, not to laugh, but real shit. When I wake up to 20 text messages, I'm like, oh man, I don't even want to go through my thread. I go through it. Everybody's sending me the link. You made the list. I'm like, shout out to BT and Justin, but nigga, I feel like I didn't need them to know, and I'm not even tooting my own horn, but I don't need nobody to write. I know that. So I'm just like, and if I wasn't on the list, I would know that. I would be like, all right, cool. Like I said, now Smack put out that list. Even Jay Black put out that list and I'm not on there. Yeah, I'll keep it a buck. I'm going to feel away. But if it's just
I've gotten messages before.
You have. Absolutely. You'll get more.
Yo, fuck you, Jay Black. Bitch. You know you're supposed to be right. What? Huh?
Yeah, but
my hand, I still love you, but fuck you.
But I'm saying
like that. Not saying DNA when the person.
No. But
kind of DNA. But good night. Good night. Good night.
But good night. But no, what I'm saying, all joking aside, though, man, it's just like I don't think, you know what I mean. Like, and to his credit, I do think 30 to 35 names was accurate.
That's what I was saying.
Know what I mean,
yeah, so, they're pretty spot on, man.
Yeah. So when you're doing a list, right? Let's just keep it all the way 100, guys. Any list that comes out, we're gonna have a problem with it. If I'm not on the list, my fans have a problem with it. If Mike P's not on it, his fans, and so on and so on. I mean, no
understandable.
List is perfect. Yeah. No list is perfect. No, every year when Champion of the Year comes around, somebody got robbed. That's just always the narrative. Yo, this nigga got robbed. He should have. So always remember that. Awards, list, no one's ever gonna be happy. So you know what I mean? I feel like 35 out of 50. That's a good percentage. You know what I mean?
I feel like I played a safe route and just avoid being on any lists. I think that's like the best route to avoid getting mad. Just remain off of every list. It's a good job, man.
Yo, Mike is hilarious, but
nobody can talk about you then.
Yeah, but yeah, even the people that I may personally feel like shouldn't be on the list, it doesn't come from a place of I don't think they talented or good. It's just what is the criteria of all time? You know what I mean? Are you a legend? Maybe. Are you top tier? Yeah, but are you all time? All time, I feel like you have to do a lot to be representing the 50. You know what I mean? Like the NBA just did the 75. Them 75 is like, these are 75.
They got backlash too.
Yeah. Clay was left off of it. They had a problem with that. You know what I mean? So it's like, they're never going to get it right. If URL had 10 people sit down and make the list, it would still be an uproar.
And you know what else, man? Battle rap is young. On camera, battle rap is so fucking young. That's why, like, there is no GOAT. There is no this. There is no that. Like, it's so young that, like, when after you get through that like definite 30 people, that top 30, that, like, if you're a seasoned fan, you just ring off the top of your head. After you get it, just does get choppy because there are people, even like in that list, that might not deserve to be on that list that still need years in the game. Like, dude, battle rap's like. It's like fucking 16 years old. Like, it's everyone's active still. You know what I mean?
People that I would have had on that list though, just to get flowers. I mean,
$3.
I got two. Yeah, I'm not
going to say I would take people off because I don't want to be negative. So everybody, shout out to you if you made it. But on my list,
gotta take somebody off though.
No, of course. But I'm saying I just rather say who I would want on. I would want Reed Dollars on that list. You know what I mean? I'm not from Philly. I'm from Queens, New York. But when I was in Queens, 2006, I just kept seeing this Oakland Athletics hat with a nigga grabbing a white tee collar. And I seen somebody put on, you know what I mean, for a whole city, you know what I mean, on their back. And that's a legend. That's a nigga that, you know what I mean, I feel like should be on there. I feel like Big T should have been on there. You know what I mean? Like, Like, people go to what have we done for me lately? That's cool. But what have we done overall? This is somebody that literally put a whole city on their back. Before there was a true foe.
Meet, it's about face.
Yeah, he said that to me. DNA, OJ Simpson trial. DNA match up with the killers.
Ness. Ness is like top 30, bro.
Listen, man.
Ness is one of the greatest, most innovative battle rappers ever.
Jay Mills
too.
Jay Mills is the first nigga with the deal. Jay Mills is the nigga with the first battle rapper that had a deal when we talking major label with Wayne, Young Money. Legendary battle with Mook.
Keep pushing it. They pushing it now.
We pushing it?
What about Soul? Soul, I think Soul is top 50, but they don't know about it.
I do feel like Miss Hustle should have been on that list.
Shout out to Miss Hustle.
And fucking Mike P, man. I feel like
Mike should have been on. Mike, you got 10 years.
I just
right. What you got? What you on? 9?
Yo, holy shit!
Hold on, Mike.
Hold up. Tonight, I forgot to post on my Instagram. I'm posting by the end of the night. Tonight is 9 years. 9 years on camera battle rap.
You got enough time. Man.
October 26, 2013. I battled Cargo to Don, E&J Battlegrounds, and Valley Stream. That was 9 years ago today.
My man Mike is flowers, man.
By 9 years, you know what that means, Black? $9,000 in caffeine credits. Come on over.
If I battle somebody in the street, you know what I mean? It wasn't like I gotta plug myself. If I battle somebody in the street with 10 people there, isn't that still a battle? Like, don't I get credit for that?
If you battle someone in the street, you said?
In the street. It was like,
does it count for like years that you've been battling?
Yeah.
I mean,
like 2009, 2010.
I guess. I mean, technically, I've been rapping for 19 years.
Oh, here we go. Say less. Sorry, I'm out of the equation. Y'all got it.
I've been rapping for 20 years. If that counts. I've been rapping since 11.
Yeah, I was 14.
I give up.
14,
y'all got it.
Now. Yeah.
I give up.
Yeah.
I give up. But what I wanted to say was, shout out to Britt, I was going to say this as well, that the more credible the person, it'd be even more argument, because now it's official. Like, yo, I can't
the more credible the person, the more credible the person, the more headache that everybody has to deal with, for sure.
But again, like I was saying before you popped on, DNA, is like, why not do this ourselves? Why don't we make these Mount Rushmores or these top 20s or the top 50 all times, top 75? Why we have the power? We can do these things. We can literally make our own show any given time. Shout out to Easy and Verb got their own show. We can make these stuff happen. I'm good at production.
Let's do it. Let's set it up. I'm available.
I'm with it. Mike, you with it too?
Yeah, I'm down for a show. Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
I'm just making sure we're gonna set something up. So that's Geechee Gotti, John, Mike P, DNA.
This is what for the top 50, right?
Top 50, and we'll probably do something else. If we end the top 50 argument pretty fast, I'll get a different situation going on.
Yeah. All right, where are we doing this at your crib? Where we going? What we doing?
I'll figure something. It don't gotta be a champion. I can pick a location. You know what I'm saying?
How fast we talking?
I kind of want to do it before the year's out. And I'm saying
that's why I asked you, because
I'm down.
I kind of agree.
Hell yeah, bro! Like first class flight, hotel me to wherever. Bro. Like I'm down. I'm down for whatever, man.
And you know this entire
Mike, you ever flew first class on JetBlue? It's different.
I've never flown first class on any blue on any jet.
Let me tell you the trick, right?
Let me tell you the trick.
Make money.
This is how you do it.
You gotta make more money.
I'm gonna tell you. Mike. I'm gonna tell you some real
money scheming. Go ahead.
So during COVID, right, and I'm not bougie. So when it's like regular 2-hour flights, I'm not tripping. You know what I mean? Just give me an hour window. I'm cool. I don't like the middle. But when them 6-hour joints to LA, remember when URL was hosted in LA? I couldn't do it no more.
Do you remember? Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, so when COVID happened, so when COVID is going on, my first real trip to LA is Geechee, I believe, right? Yeah, because I battled Vixen in VA, Luke Castro in VA. Yeah, Geechee. So with Geechee, I get there and I just happen to ask. I'm like, yo, how much to upgrade to first class? I'm just asking. Mind you, the plane is wild empty. They said 200. Boom. I go there. Now, I mean, I'm in a cubicle. This shit's section off. I'm in there doing all these movie schemes for Geechee. Nobody saying nothing. I like the vibe. They giving you breakfast, drinks, doing the whole Goodfella shit. I feel like Joe Pesci. I get off, rounds locked in. Come back to do this shit 2 weeks later for Av. It's 170. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this.
What? Wait, so you paid?
Yeah, but I paid a little bit of bread. But now watch this.
No, I wouldn't pay 172. Also, you tell your scheme, I'll tell you my scheme. Go ahead.
No, but I'm gonna tell you another scheme after this. But then we get to the B dot. Then we get to the B dot battle.
Yeah.
Then we get to the B dot battle, and that shit went to 700.
Yeah.
Because COVID is over.
How you make your way out of this one? Go ahead. I'm listening now.
How I made my way out of this one, I wound up seeing somebody at the joint that knew me. I asked, they said 700. They went to tell the person
that's
to
the
do
key.
it.
Just
boom,
be
boom, boom.
DNA.
No. But now everybody ain't gonna know me everywhere. As much as I'm known, as much as I'm not. Now when we get to the what's that? The King Los battle. What you do is you look at the ticket, you keep making sure it's a seat open. You get to the airport early and you ask them, and they always charge you cheaper at the airport than they do booking online.
When you get to the gate, you're talking about the people.
When you get to the gate, if nobody brought the seat, they just want to get the seats up. So they're gonna give it to you. It might say 900 on the joint. You get there, 200 because they just want somebody to take the seat.
Dude, I'm a cash app you if that fucking works out. I'm definitely trying that. Next time I fly out, I'm gonna try that.
It is risky, but I'm not paying 900 for a seat.
No. Let me tell you what I do, Mr. Mike P. And I fly first class about 80%, 90% of the time. And sometimes I don't want to say too much.
That's a nice flex.
Sometimes they take care of people, but what you do is, let's say I fly American. I always have them book me through American, right? You sign up with American, get your account and stuff like that. And the more you book, the more miles you get, right? Mm-hmm. And then if you're flying out time after time, you get points and your status goes up. I'm an executive platinum on American. So this means if there's a seat available in first class, I get it every time.
But what if you get booked? Because get booked flights. I can't get miles out of the.
No, but he's telling them
when they book you for American. When they book you, you get the miles.
What? It's under your name. Yeah, you just gotta tell them to book you on that airline. Like me, I got that with Delta.
And Black. You just don't. So you do it.
Come on, Black. I go to the lounge when I'm in Delta. I go in the lounge.
But you try to pay for upgrade. I'm not paying.
No, that's on JetBlue. That's on JetBlue. Sometimes we fly
American
JetBlue. When we on Delta, we go to the lounge.
I go on American.
I'm gonna
sorry, we off track with battle rap right now, but I fly again. I fly first class damn every time. I went on vacation.
I don't fly first class.
Vacation. I went on vacation, not even revolving battle rap and got first class. So again, because I got points. Don't spend your points and probably a whole bunch of flights, and you doing this for how long are you doing this? You get points.
Shout out to you. Shout out. I want to be like Jay Black when I grow up, man.
This is the real thing, though. I got receipts too. I screenshot my first.
Jay Black. I know you for what, about 10 years almost. You ain't never lied to me.
I'm not rich.
I don't need the receipts.
I can't even talk to them.
Save that for the ones that don't believe.
Can't even talk to them.
I believe. I'm out of there though. I gotta get my stream ready.
Okay, so you have a good one, Mike. Can you? I mean, I ain't got too much more questions to ask you. To be honest.
No, you can throw me out of here, man. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not throwing you out. I'm just
no. DNA leaves. Show's over. I get it.
No, that's not. I still got 10 minutes in the show.
Oh yeah, no, you got this, man.
I had you on for the next 10 minutes if you want.
No, it's popping, bro. Yeah, I'm freaking here, dude.
Did you happen to see Ace Amin and Elijah Straight?
Nope. Yes, I did. I saw today. I saw today when it dropped.
What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's like, dude, Elijah did his thing. Very, very choppy. Ace is just, dude. I mean, to me, bro, Ace is one of the best. He's one of the best, like, pure rappers, and one of the best, like, nobody, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, his pronunciation, his ability to be so fast with his delivery and not muffle over his words is such a weapon that he has. That it's just dangerous, dude. He had some choppy moments too. I hate that he does. In the beginning, I hate that he does. But you know, for the amount of time that the round was and how early he did it, I mean, yeah, dude, Ace is incredible, dude. Ace is one of the best, like, purest rappers in the game, and then like just so dangerous, dude.
Okay.
I thought he did great.
I think Ace did great as well, but I 30 him. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not a better part of my
obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Rhetorical question.
I would never. Would you be inclined to seeing Ace versus Chess right now with everything factored in?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I feel like Ace and Chess is just one of those battles that there needs to be no momentum. There needs to be no build up before that battle gets announced. That's just something that has to happen. And the second it happens, that's all the momentum you need, just the announcement itself.
I feel like they did enough for us to have a video on what was it, a Battle Rap Traps channel from like years ago where they got like over 200,000 views. So if I'm you, I'll book it and just repurpose that footage. And here it is. It makes sense to me. I would just hope that Chess and Ace don't rehearse together. You know what I mean? It's not a DNA.
I almost like never want to talk about that again. That's kind of like, I don't know, dude. That's kind of like I only say this, Black, because I don't know what DNA was talking about as far as like behind the scenes time. As a competitor, it does nothing. That would do nothing. That doesn't enhance. That doesn't seal the deal that your opponent will be good. That doesn't seal the deal that you will be good. The biggest difference between rehearsal and performances is exactly that. There's nothing that I take from rehearsals that really peels out, like rolls out into my performance,
especially the day of too.
Especially the day of. Why the day of? That would be, and like I said, like maybe it's like I'm old school, right? But like it's war. It's fucking war, dude. My girl could tell that I get booked for a battle by the look in my eyes and how spaced out I get. I swear to God, from how spaced out I get, she knows I'm thinking of, because you got to put yourself in a crazy space to prep for a battle. The last person I want to talk to is my opponent for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like, besides some cordial, hey, have a good battle, but not what do you got? Not like, hey man, you wanna fucking match these? Like, hell no, dude. That's literally like, that's like sparring with. It's just like boxing. It's like sparring with your opponent.
Yeah,
it's like sparring with your opponent, bro. You wanna, you need to come over the top. And then like Black, I'll be the first one to tell, like, there's a million different elements that go into winning a battle that has nothing to do with the bars themselves. If you don't know what I have, I could put pressure on you. I could put pressure on you with rounds. I've shaken people up with performances that I've had. I've gotten like internally shaken where I have to make adjustments, or maybe I have to be louder, or maybe I should tone this back, or maybe I should switch my rounds. It is such a chess match, dude. You shatter the board in half if you rehearse with your fucking opponent.
I can only imagine if you rehearse with Sharon and you revealed that round. Like, that don't even make sense.
Right.
Like, it's just, gosh.
I'm like, oh man, you're an asshole, dude. Like, no, bro. Like, what the fuck? Save it for when it's time, dude. Yeah, that's crazy.
Only part, again, shout out to Miss Hustle, shout out that she had, but it's not mad at him. The only thing I would say is, bro, it's 5,000 on the line. I'm not giving you anything.
Cat, like, oh my God. And that's what I'm saying.
Like, on the judge, fuck you.
And shout out to DNA, man. But I forgot to interject, but when he said that light work is different, and you'd understand, but it's like, yeah, it is different. There's $5,000 on the line. That's even more reason to not want to fucking know what my opponent has on the other end. The fuck do I care what he has? I'm trying to get $5,000 from him. I'm trying to take 5,000 from. Like, I'm trying to win the 5. I don't give a fuck what you have. I don't care what you have. That's weird, man.
I'm gonna talk to DNA about the other thing. I thought it was Verb and Chaos, and I think they low key said it on Twitter. People reveal like, yo, I think they had to redo a part or something like that. So I don't know if that's what he was getting at, but I don't know exactly. But again, I think they had to stop the battle and then like resume the battle or some shit like that. But if what he did,
I get.
You already know it's automatic loss, in my opinion.
Right. I get if it's an actual like train wreck from a production standpoint, then you have to do some fucking damage. As long as it's known that, you know what I mean? I guess as long as it's known that Verb fucked up, that battle's over. Kid Chaos is the winner. But to try to give some quality out, because you'd be surprised of how less you benefit from a body bag as opposed to like a closer battle, like replay value wise, man. Like you get hurt a little more if your opponent did his thing. So like Kick Chaos for him, I would feel bad because that's like a one play thing. You know what I mean? Unless Kick Chaos did so good that you just want to run his rounds back, which I know people do. But I get that if it's an absolute catastrophe, and it's like we can't even put this out unless we redo something, you know what I mean?
And that's a fact. As a fan, I'm like, yo, I want to see everything. I want to see everything, bro. If he messes up and he needs 10 minutes, put it all in the footage. At first, I'm like, you do that. And then I ran into this battle. I think everybody's seen it back then. I think it was Cicero versus Bishop Bagante. Shout out to these two. But I think he messed up for like a good 15 minutes. And it's like, it's not watchable. Like,
that's insane. Oh yeah, so then they kept it in the foot.
They kept it in the everything. Like, yo, I can't watch this. So as knowing, as seeing that and knowing that, like, no, chop it up. Just let us know that this person messed up, that he had to redo parts of it. I'm fine, but for the production aspect, but I don't put in 15 minutes of him going to the bathroom, throwing up.
Right.
Like, right. I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
I want to see Verb mess up like once. If he fucked up 5 times, show it once. If you
show the first part, the
listen,
part, then,
if URL could keep the mic on when Tink the Demon is fucking throwing up Versaga, I think we could see Verb fuck up a little bit before. You know what I'm saying? Like we already know what happened.
I feel like JB has gotten way better in terms of production from then and now. So I feel like at that point they had to. They back then they had to, you know what I mean?
That was the dirtiest.
That was crazy. That was crazy. I want to ask you this though. For New York, we're like, what about 2 weeks? Less than 2 weeks removed from this event coming up, and you battle on the stage. I battle on the stage. Got to throw myself in because I'm a battle rapper at heart.
Right.
But you battles Irving Plaza, 2,000 people. How do you think it's going to affect the MCs? And it being New York, getting their event back.
Right. I think, man, it's been a while. It's been a long time since we were back in Irving. And I do think Irving is it's definitely a different monster, man. It's still to this day, unlike any other, like any big room performance I've ever had. I've never stood in front of more people than that since, but I've been on pretty big stages. It's gonna be a monster, dude. And I think I don't think there's really such thing as home court advantage, but there might be an advantage for people that have been on that stage before. K-Shine is a natural, like that's like his room. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people in there that they've been there before, so they might have the advantage. But
K-Shine.
Arsenal, K-Shine, yeah. Other than that, like I don't know, man. I think it'll be pretty neutral, dude. I don't think New York gives a shit about other New York rappers either, man. Like it's just if you're in the building when they start rapping, yeah, I get it. I mean, favorites,
not even favorites. I feel like New York in the beginning. Again, I was going to all the events. I feel like I was pretty spoiled. I didn't have to fly nowhere. I just had to drive 2.5 hours to New York, so I kept doing it. So I've been in pretty much almost every Urban Plaza event. I've been to every Webster Hall event. And I was in the building for a lot of these, but the thing about it, every event was there, so we were spoiled.
Yeah.
So that's why we were neutral, because we see these guys a lot. We see this person, we see this person, we see that person. As opposed to now, we're not spoiled. They haven't had an event there in years, and I feel like the Queens Club of Missouri don't count. This is New York, Irving Plaza. We haven't been there in like 5-6 years.
No, I agree with that.
So when you stream New York shit and New York gets to breathe that in for finally, they might be,
yeah. I mean, the first, that first New York reference from a New Yorker, and things will get crazy. Yeah, how long that lasts, you don't know, but yeah, I mean, maybe one round it'll carry some of the guys, but I think it'll be pretty neutral, man. Still, even with New York like itching for it to, be back.
Yes, I think it comes down to who uses it first, K-Shine or Murder Mook. When you hit that finally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, K-Shine's probably gonna have the first
K-Shine has come back.
Facts. They'll wall out. They'll wall out.
But Mike P, the show is at its end. I appreciate you for popping up and staying the entire time. I will be in contact with you, sir. I take this panel Serious.
Yeah.
So you will get an email from me. I'll jump in your chat if you don't respond to the email. I'm gonna reach out to Ashley. I shook hand before, and we gonna get you.
All right. I'll listen. I got you, man. Reach out and I'll be ready. I've always liked playing. You know, I always pride myself on my judging skills. But top 50, I think I could put some good words in it.
Yeah, again, you gotta pay attention to how I'm framing this, because I'm choosing low key all articulate, and I feel like even kill MCs. Even if you don't like somebody, I feel like the way you talk, like you can articulate your point really good, and I feel like be very neutral in the situation.
Right. I mean, I talk really good about Geechee Gotti, and I absolutely hate him.
Exactly.
Kidding, man.
You know what I'm saying? So the people I got so far, it makes sense, and I think the people will rock with it.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'm down for it, man. It'll be fun.
All right, appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, dude.
Congratulations again.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
In chat, y'all see what's happening. The J Black has called upon the Avengers. You feel me? Instead of complaining, all we do is I complain too. So I'm throwing myself under the bus as well. I'm not throwing shots. There's no subliminals. There's no shade. I'm throwing myself under the bus as well. You hear me? All we do is complain and complain and complain and complain and complain. When are we going to do something about it? They stepped on our toes with their top 50. What we going to do about it? Let me tell you what we going to do. We're going to make our own and make it more impactful. A top 50 with a credible panel of MCs, elite MCs. I won't even have a say. I'm going to be the moderator. These elite, John the Don, Mike Pizzle, Geechee Gotti, DNA. I got 2 more. What? I got 2 more to go, 3 more to go. I'm going to keep it on that type of level of conversation and talk. They're not going to want to do a top 50 again. You better refer to our top 50 before you do anything. You hear me? I'm not playing. When y'all known black to bullshit like that, huh? The thing about it, if I try to get this person to do the production, they said, no, I'm going to do it myself. I shot champion of the year myself. I can produce the shit. You hear me? So if they say, oh, well, we don't have the funding, I'll pay for it myself. I don't need y'all funding, but if y'all want to give the funding up to help us out in the situation and garner a lot of views and traffic along with it, y'all can go ahead and help us out. But you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. We going to get this done, and shout out to the 4 MCs that said yes. So far, we getting about 3 or 4 more, and it's lit. We're going to try to knock this out probably, I would say, in 2 months. All right. You know what I'm saying? Champion, thank you for watching. And for more exclusive content and to be a part of the process, please subscribe to the Champion Gold Patreon. Salute. Shake my hand.
They tryna handle the wave, I can show them. I get my brothers paid like I owe them. Go crazy with a couple K's like I'm owed them. These haters in my face like I know them. Snakes all up in the grass till I'm on them. If they ain't in my clique, I don't bro 'em. My circle is tight knit like a